Well, hello, everybody. It's Mindy, and I'm back from vacation, right? I know it's been a while since you've had a whip and chat, but I tried to keep up with some videos while I was gone on vacation. Some travel vlogs. I call them my travel vlogs. Those are kind of interesting. If you are interested, you got some spare time, you want to watch those, I think there's 3 of them. They're kind of fun. I had a good time doing those, um, showing different things on our travels and some information, a little bit of learning stuff. You know, every time I go someplace, I try to learn some new things, and so we did that. But those are fun. That will give you a good overview of the things we did on vacation. But this whip and chat. Now, this whip and chat. What am I going to talk about? You know what I'm going to talk about, right? I'm going to talk about things that weren't in the video or any of the videos, really. I'm going to try not to talk your ear off because, I mean, I was gone for 10 days. I got a lot to talk about. And you'll probably hear more things, you know, probably next week or in my live on Saturday, you know, stuff like that. But I'll try not to talk your ear off. Like I said, I could go through everything detail by detail, step by step, but I'm pretty sure you'd get bored. Anyhow, we'll hit the highlights. We will hit the highlights and tell you some of the fun things we did and some of my opinions about things. I got opinions, folks. I got opinions. And to like them or not like them, I don't know. So stay tuned, see what I'm talking about. So anyhow, yes. I am back to working on my Chuck Pinson. I did not take this on vacation. I took a crystal canvas with me. It's a tiger. I've been working on that one for a little while. Well, it's been a WIP for a while. Not that I've worked on it. I really haven't worked on it much. But I took that along and I worked on it a couple of times and I really didn't get very far. I mean, I think I worked on it 3 different times. And I didn't finish even one section. Not even one section. I have release papers. I have the bigger ones, not the smaller ones. I have like the larger ones, and I didn't even finish one section. Let me tell you what. There's like 34 or 35 colors in that painting, and every single color, I believe every single color is in that section. So it's very, very confetti heavy, and it's taken a long time. So I did work on it though. Anyhow, yeah. Why didn't I work on it? A good question. Good question. But like I said, I am back to this one. This is exactly where I left it. I actually had drills in a tray sitting here on my table when I walked into the office. So yeah, that's where we're at. I have not gotten a lot done on this. I worked on it pretty good for about a week or so before we left on vacation. And that's as much as I got done. So it's going to be one of those unfinished event paintings. I hate that. I always want to finish my paintings I'm working on for an event. And I knew going in I would never finish this. But I mean, this is half of the canvas. Half of the canvas over here is what I've got sectioned off. And I've only got 2 rows on half of the canvas. I have very little done, honestly. But it's okay. I knew that. I knew it going in, and it's fine. I'll show you a picture. Hang on. I'll show you a picture. Let me put these down. This is what I'm working on. Freedom at the Lake. It's super, super gorgeous. Here, I wonder, I'll probably mess this up where I place it because I can't see what I'm doing. Anyhow, Freedom at the Lake. It's beautiful. I've got flowers and ducks and some water. That's what I've gotten done so far. And I'm in the water now. Oh, and the boat. I'm wrong. I got the boat almost completed. This is the rest of the boat right here. So I'm going to finish up the boat today. I hope today. But yeah, we're back at it. Back at it. So, all right. Let's go back in time. Do, 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 do. We're going back in time, back in time, back in time. So it's a 2-day trip for us to drive to Texas. We made it in 2 days. So 1 hotel night stay. And that wasn't bad. Some people were thinking, oh, I don't know if you can make it. I'm like, we'll make it. We will make it. It's a lot of sitting in the car, a lot of driving, but we did it. So nothing too exciting happened on the way there, really, because we just wanted to drive as fast as old people bladders can let you go, right? Old people bladders, it's a real thing. We got to stop a lot. We have to stop a lot. It's just the way it is. So, yeah, we just tried to get there as quickly as we could, and we did. So we pulled in late. We left on Saturday. We pulled in late on Sunday night. Okay. Got there, chit-chatted for quite a while, unloaded our stuff from the car, found our room at his son's house, and went to bed. That was really it. So the plan was that Monday we weren't going to do very much. Monday was just going to be kind of a chillax kind of a day, you know, because of us being in the car for 2 days, that we would just be able to just sit and hang out and not do a whole lot. That changed very quickly, very quickly. So Monday became a day of let's drive around. Let's just drive around and show everything. You know, it was really a different type of vacation than we're used to, because Dale and I are used to going places, parking our stuff in a central location, and then just kind of exploring the area a little bit and see what there is to do. This was totally different because it was with family. And keep in mind, his son has never had anybody from his family come down there to visit. Her family has come, but none of his family have been down there. So we're the first, family on his side to visit. And same is true for my brother. My brother has never had anybody from our family come down to Texas to visit him there either. So they're both very excited that we're there, we're visiting, and they want us to see and do everything, right? Now, Texas. Texas is a huge, huge state, right? On the map, my brother's place and his son's place, they appear fairly close together, right? And they're not that far. Like, his son is actually like an hour and a half away. They're about an hour and a half away from each other. However, there were other things we wanted to do, and those were at least 3 hours away. Okay? So everything took time and travel, and we spent more time in the car. Just more and more time in the car. We spent more time going, riding, seeing than doing, if that makes sense, right? So anyhow, Monday turned into a let's take you here and here and here and here. Okay, so we drove and we drove and we went to, I guess they call it the hills. There's a hilly area, and we went there and went to some like restaurant shop area called the Oasis, which was kind of a letdown. I mean, because most of the stuff that would have been there was like closed down. It wasn't there any longer. The shops and stuff. It was like 3 floors of shopping and a restaurant, but the shops were pretty much all closed down. Now, it does overlook a lake something, I don't know. It's part of the Colorado River. It's like where the Colorado River backs up. There's a dam and all kinds of stuff. But it overlooked that, and that was kind of cool. We looked at that for a little while, took some pictures there and stuff. It was really high up, so you got a good view of the lake and some of the houses around and things like that. But there really wasn't much to do there other than go up there and look at the lake, So we got back in the car and we drove and we did other things and drove other places. Okay, you people in Texas, I'm just going to say, our lunch that day, they took us to lunch that day, and they wanted us to experience canes. All right. They're all over the place, right? Canes, chicken. And so I thought, okay, well, it's a chicken place, but they'll have, some other things and stuff like that, and we'll have some choices. No, no, you don't. No. So for those of you who do not know about Cane's, Cane's is chicken fingers, and that's it. Chicken fingers. Okay. You can have 2 pieces, 4 pieces, 6 pieces, whatever, or you can put your chicken tenders on a bun. That's it. Fries, you get fries, but nothing else. Chicken fingers and nothing else. Okay, all right. And Cane's has their own special sauce, we learned, that you can put on your tenders, dip your tenders in. Well, unfortunately, Dale or I, either one, cared for the sauce. We did not like the sauce. And so I was looking for something else. Like, do you have ranch? Do you have honey? Do you have something else to dip it in? Nope, nothing else. That's it. Just their sauce. And it's like, okay, all right. So, not a big fan of Cane's, people. I don't know if you live in Texas, how much you like them, how much you love them. I'm sorry, but we weren't a fan. Just not a fan. And to us, it seemed so strange that a restaurant, fast food place, whatever, survives on one basic item. One item, chicken tenders. That was it. I mean, some sides for sure, a little bit, but very limited. And that seems very strange to us. But anyhow, that was Cane's. They live in Round Rock. We ended up back in Round Rock, drove around Round Rock a little bit, got out of the car, and walked in downtown Round Rock a bit. It's very, Round Rock itself, the actual downtown part is very small. A lot of like clubs, like bars, drinking establishments. But we walked there for a little while, got back in the car, and went back home. So our first experience of driving around just the Round Rock area, which was not just Round Rock, but everything is crazy, like busy. The roads are nuts, just nuts. Nothing at all like we're used to. I mean, when we go into, say, Detroit, and you hit, 4-lane traffic, probably 4-lane of traffic in Detroit, it's busy. Okay, it's busy. But it's nothing like Texas roads. And here's the issue with Texas roads. And I'll just say this right now. Texas roads are like, they go everywhere. Nothing's a straight line. Like in Lansing, we have like 3 main roads that will go north and south. And they're straight, pretty much, and go all the way through. Nothing's like that in Texas. It's like, wing, 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 wing. And you got to turn 6 times to get to where you're going. You want to go to the grocery store. It's like, it's not that far away, but it's like 12 different turns and 12 different roads to get there. It's very interesting. The overpass situation is insane. Overpasses everywhere. We just started calling them the spaghetti roads because you would literally have, it would be like, there's all these overpasses and they're going this way and this way and this way. And there's no room for anymore. So what do? They just go higher and higher and higher. Some of those overpasses were so high, it was like, oh my gosh, frightening almost. But the roads are just, it's insane. And so getting anywhere, even though it's close, takes forever because there's no straight roads. There's 25 traffic lights. There is lots of traffic. It's nuts. It's just nuts. That's all I got. Anyhow, that was the first day. And then we had, they wanted to order Mexican that night. So we ordered Mexican, and that was a whole nother thing. Trying to order something that you've never ordered from before. No idea. I'm like, can I just get like a burrito? Like a ground beef burrito with some cheese and lettuce and stuff. Well, they ordered online, and he's like, well, I couldn't get, I couldn't get lettuce and tomato and stuff on it, but we have lettuce and tomato. And I'm like, okay, I'm just trying to be all right, go with the flow. Okay, okay. So it came, and everybody got their food, and Dale's looked really good. He got chicken enchiladas, rice and beans, and his was really good. Mine was, I don't know. It was like steak, first of all, and there was nothing really on it. And I'm like, well, okay, that wasn't exactly what I was looking for. Okay, so I ate some of it, and I was done. I'm not going to complain and all that stuff, but I just ate a little bit and called it good. So anyhow, then the next day was the trip to Houston. They wanted to go to the Space Center, Houston Space Center. Well, the trip is over 3 hours to get there. One-way drive, 3 hours. All right. I wasn't going. I didn't want to go. I had plans to meet up with some friends, which I did. But traveling again, old people bladder, kids, all that stuff. That 3 hour trip was well over 4 hours, well over 4 hours just to get there. And then I hooked up with Kara, the principal painter, met her at the Space Center, and her and I took off, and we were going to go have lunch, but they all needed lunch, so they left, and they went to get lunch. I think, all in all, they ended up spending like 2.5 hours at the Space Center. Kara and I went to lunch with Joe, and us girls had a great time. And then Kara and I took off from there, and we found a little yarn shop that I had located, or Melly located it. Melly was going to have lunch with us, and then Melly got sick. We were so disappointed Melly didn't get to have lunch with us because she got ill. But Kara and I tooled around, went to the yarn shop. Kara was like, wow. That was a new experience for her. She found cross-stitch stuff, which was cool. She bought some stuff. I bought some stuff, and we just had a good time. And then she'd heard about something at Ollie's. And I'm like, oh, there's an Ollie's nearby here. So we tooled on over to the Ollie's. She'd never been in an Ollie's before, so that was fun. And then they came and picked me up after they did their, just like I said, it was like 2.5 hours at the Space Center. And they came and picked me up. So anyhow, what did we have for dinner that night? I don't even remember that night. I don't know. All I know is we ate out every day, at least twice a day. We tried to have breakfast every morning wherever we were at before we left, to head out. So it was maybe toast or cereal or something, but every day we ate out twice. Mm-hmm. So there was a lot of eating out, and I felt like I was just going to explode out of my clothing by the time I got home. Like nothing would fit, and I was going to gain like 20 pounds on this trip. I gained 2.5 pounds on this trip. I guess I thought it was going to be a lot worse. So I can't complain about that. But food, just eating. And like I said, everybody, all the family wanted us to experience all of the good stuff that they love. So I want you to go here. Let's try this. Let's do it. You know how that is? So, yeah. Anyhow, I really don't remember dinner that night. I really don't. No clue. But that was that day. And then Wednesday, we spent a little time with them, and then we headed to my brother's house. And our plan was to go to San Antonio, to the Riverwalk, see my brother, that kind of stuff. So we ended up going to my brother's and spending the night there on Wednesday. We stayed with him. We did go to the Riverwalk. That's very interesting. That is very interesting. We could have spent forever there. We did get to see the Alamo from the outside. It was closed when we got there, but we tooled around there a while. We had dinner down there on the Riverwalk at a Mexican restaurant. My food was fine. I had no complaints about what I got there. Dale's was fine. The person who had an issue was the person who's been there multiple times and ordered green enchiladas, green chili enchiladas. Yeah. And she took a couple bites of it and she's like, I like my food hot, but oh my goodness, she says, I don't know what this is. I don't know what they did to this. She was like, her mouth was on fire. My brother took a bite and he was like, holy cow. And he was like crying, I need bread, I need this. Their daughter took a bite and she had tears and they were all like, oh my gosh, what is this? It was funny. I mean, it was funny, but it wasn't funny, It's like she says, I'm so used to hot food, but this is ridiculous. I don't know what they put in this. But anyhow, we did that and they got a drink. They got 4 drinks there, like Dos Ritos or something, where they take that beer and they dump it inside or they tip it upside down into a margarita. Those were good, but woo, were they big? And oh my goodness, would they mess you up? One was all it would take. Seriously, they were huge, but they were good. They were really good. So anyhow, we did that and went back to their house. And we spent the night there, and then we got up the next day, and he wanted to take us to, places around where he lives to see things. They've lived in a couple towns there that are nearby. So we tooled around and we saw this and we saw that. Ended up at a cute little town called Green. That's in the videos, a little bit of it. Cute little shopping area, very like old, historic, but cute, like little shops and stuff. That was fun. We did that for a while, and he drove us around a couple other places. We had lunch in Green. So there's like a new area, a newer shopping area. I went to a yarn shop, of course. I found a yarn shop, and the popcorn shop. That was fun. Oh my gosh, the popcorn shop. Oh my gosh. You ever had a hot dog with ketchup popcorn? It tastes like a hot dog with ketchup on it. It's really wild. So we sampled that one. We bought some popcorn for sure. So that's like a newer like shopping area, and we had pizza while we were there. Pizza was good. Loved the pizza. I was ready for give me some pizza, something. I was ready. So ready. So it was good. Pizza was good. And then we tooled around. He showed us like Texas's largest water park is there, things like that. One of the slides actually goes down into the river. So you come down the slide and you swoosh right into the river there. So fun stuff. We drove around a little more there, looking at a few more things he wanted to show us. And then we headed back to his house. Got to play with his dogs. His dog that goes in his truck with him did not like me, avoided me. I pet her a little tiny bit, but she did everything she could to avoid me. The other dogs were great. They loved me. But yeah, so like I said, it's just a lot of, you're here. We want you to see everything that we have talked about and we love, and just go, 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 go. His mother-in-law was making pies for the restaurant, and we got back and she had a sawdust pie. I'd never heard of a sawdust pie. Apparently, I would describe it as like a magic cookie bar pie. Yeah, magic cookie bar pie. Oh, I know what was the night after the Space Center. They wanted salads, and Dale and I were like, nope. The salad place we went into, Dale and I were like, nope. We wandered around. It was in a mall, an outdoor mall. We wandered around until we found something we wanted, which was gelato. We had gelato for dinner. It's funny. But the pie, sawdust pie, it was so good. Oh my goodness. It was like chocolate chippy, graham crackery, some coconut, all kinds of stuff in it. It was yummy. So they let us take some home back to, his son's house. It was good stuff, good stuff. And a buttermilk pie. Now, the buttermilk pie was good. Buttermilk pie that my mom has made is a little sweeter than that, but it was still good. So what did we do after that? I don't even know. Oh, Thursday night. Oh, Thursday night was not pretty. Was it Thursday night or Friday night? I don't remember now. But Friday was, Dale needed a belt. He wanted a belt and a new wallet. So they were like, okay, we got you. We're going to go to this boot store. Well, we're going there for a wallet and a belt for Dale, right? Well, what did we come out with? Both kids got cowboy boots. Vicky got, what did she get? A bag, a new bag. Dale got his wallet and a belt. Adam got a shirt, and I ended up with a pair of boots and a purse. I'm like, wait, I wasn't buying anything here. How did that happen? I was getting nothing, and I ended up with a boot and a bag. Okay, all right. Yeah, I spent some bucks while we were there. Let's just say that. But um, it might have been that night. I don't know what night it was. The other place they wanted us to go eat was a place called Salt Lick Barbecue, because you have to have barbecue when you're in Texas. Chicken and barbecue apparently are must-haves. So we went to Salt Lick. I had to wait just a little while. It was fairly busy. Waited a little while and ordered food. So it's like they have all the meats, like brisket and uh, turkey and ribs and pork and sausage, some sausage. So I'm thinking it's all going to be barbecued, right? Barbecued. Like, you make stuff and you put barbecue sauce on it. It's yummy, right? No, 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 no. That's not what it is, folks. Not what it is. Nope. It's smoked meat, smoked, and there's nothing on it. There's no sauces on it. I'm like, what are you supposed to put on this? I ordered a pulled pork sandwich, and I just got this meat on a bun. So it's just dry. Like, what are we supposed to put on this? And I go, oh, well, they have their sauces here on the table. Okay. So I tried the sauce, which wasn't barbecue. I don't even know what it was. If there's anybody that can explain what this might have been, it wasn't barbecuey. Okay. It was like tangy, mustardy kind of flavor. I don't know. And I didn't like it. So there was another one. I tried that and they're like, no, you're not going to like that one because that one's the hot one. I'm like, oh my goodness. So I didn't want the sandwich. I just didn't. And I'm never one to like return something when I'm at a restaurant. But they were like, no, get something different. Tell them that you didn't like it. Get something different. I'm like, okay. And they've already gotten their plates of meat. They ordered like every type of meat I think there was. A pound of this, a pound of that, a pound of this, whatever. So I was like, well, let me just get macaroni and cheese. I had sweet potato fries already. I said, let me get macaroni and cheese. So that was fine. The macaroni and cheese and sweet potato fries. I'm like, okay, I'm good with that. Okay, that was my dinner. Except they delivered a basket of chicken tenders and fries. And I was like, oh, well, those look pretty good. So I'm like, well, let me try the chicken tenders. Okay. I took a bite of the chicken tenders, you guys, and they were not cooked. They were like raw kind of chicken inside, not cooked through at all. So now I'm like, okay, now I'm really, I got to say something about this, I was like, I feel like I'm just complaining about everything. But you've got raw meat here. They looked at it. They came and looked at it. And they go, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Is there any, we're going to take this all away, blah, blah, blah. Is there anything else that you would like? No, nope, I am good. I'll just eat sweet potato fries and macaroni and cheese, which has pepper in it. Apparently that's another thing in Texas is pepper. Lots of pepper. I'm like, okay. It wasn't too bad though. I mean, the macaroni and cheese wasn't too bad, but it definitely had a peppery flavor to it for sure. So they said, okay, well, we're going to make sure you have dessert on the house. Okay, we'll take dessert on the house. Right? So, and then one of the kids had gotten the chicken tenders as well. And they finally looked at theirs and they were like, oh yeah, this one didn't even look good either. He's already eaten 2 of them. Well, I hope he doesn't get sick, I guess everything was fine. But, so dessert, peach cobbler with ice cream on top. We got 2 of them, complimentary for all of the, hassle. Oh, and they didn't have Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi. Neither one. I'm like, really? So it was just a really not a great experience at the Salt Lick. Although I would recommend the peach cobbler to anybody. That was yummy. That was good stuff. We ate that right up. So, yeah. I think, was that our last night there? It must have been our last night there. We got up the next morning and packed up and stuff like that. We didn't really spend a whole lot of time just at their house doing anything. I thought maybe we would sit around, and I brought some little diamond painting things for the kids. I thought we would have some time to do, and we really didn't. We just want to go here, and show you this, and this, right? And I mean, I get it, but I was tired. I was tired. So then we packed up on Saturday and we headed up to Waco, where Chip and Joanna are, the Gaines, if you know them. They were having a spring market there. They have this cool place up there. They bought these silos and lots of fun things happen there. They got food trucks. So I just went, let's just go see it. I just want to see it, stop in. Not going to spend a lot of time there, but we can get lunch there. It'll be our lunch stop. So that's what we did. And they have all these food trucks around there with different types of food. Dale and I both got a grilled cheese. They were really good too. They were good grilled cheese. So we got grilled cheese, some chips, sat there in this little courtyard where kids were playing out in the grass and all kinds of fun things. They had tons of shops you could have shopped at, but we didn't. We just did that and we left. I did buy something at a shop on the way in because we had to park like 2 blocks away and past a cute little shop I bought something at. I'll show you that. I'm going to show you a video of like some of my purchases. That's kind of fun. What did I get when I was in Texas, right? I thought that might be interesting. So then we headed up towards Fort Worth and Craftably. So we made it up there Saturday afternoon, and they were there. They had finished all of their orders. I think that day they'd finished all the orders, except for anybody who ordered drills, because Michael ordered these big jugs of drills, and they were going to sell separate bags of drills. You know, if you wanted some, 3861, you could buy them. So they were working on bagging them up into small bags. And so we helped do that for a little while. That was kind of fun. We helped bag up some drills. Well, that just messed everything up. That was a mess right there. Did that for a little while. And then I got the tour of the place and got a few gifts. And then we took off and went to dinner. So I knew where we were going for dinner with them. I knew ahead of time where we were going to go. And that was to Babe's, which is a chicken place. It's fried chicken. I'm like, okay. They had other stuff too. So we went there. You got to have a salad or, other things. But that's served like family style there. You order and you get just this great big plate of chicken comes, and then the sides come with it. If you order the fried chicken. So you get like potatoes and gravy, biscuits. The biscuits were yummy. Yummy. They had honey. They had honey there. So that was good. That was good stuff. So we got to hang out with them and had dinner there with them and chit chat and talk and all that fun stuff. That was a good time. And the food was good. I hadn't had fried chicken in a long time, but it was good fried chicken. We're like, is it like comparable to like Kentucky Fried Chicken? And like, oh, we think it's better. How are the potatoes? Are they comparable? Well, let us know what you think. So they don't do brown gravy. Most of the gravy in Texas apparently is like a white gravy. It was good. I didn't have any problem with that. That was good. So the dinner at Babe's, that went well. That was good. We enjoyed it. Got to spend time with Michael and all of the crew there at Craftably, which was awesome. I love those guys so much. They're so great. Wishing them all the best, always. And super excited that things are moving forward for them. And they're working on an order. It's so exciting. I'm so excited. There's one for sure that is coming my way. I already know that. I can hardly wait. So that's in process and that's going well. Hopefully pretty quickly. So far so good. Things are moving along. Designers have worked on them and I think they're ready to like go into production. So yeah. Woo-hoo. Let's roll. Come on. So that was fun. It was fun to finally get to go to Craftably and see the warehouse and see how things are done and see where they store things. How, just the whole thing, It's awesome. I finally got to go to Texas and see that, So that was cool. We had a good time. And then it was just, let's get home. We've got 2 days to get back home. So we drove that night up into Oklahoma. We made some good progress that evening. Stayed the night at a hotel in Oklahoma. Drove the next day, and then I was like, okay, which way are we headed? Well, we're headed towards St. Louis. well, my friend Molly lives in St. Louis. And I'm like, hey, we're coming by your way. You know, I don't know if we'll have time to stop or if we're going to stop. We might stop in St. Louis. And she's like, really? She said, well, if you guys need a place to stay, feel free to stay here. You can stay here. We got a room. You can stay here. We took her up on it. Why not? So we stayed with Molly and her husband. And she's texting me. She's like, what do you guys want to eat? Want to go out to eat, or do you want me to make something? You guys probably you don't want to go out again, do you? So she went and she got a ready to bake chicken pot pie, and she had it all baked and everything when we got there. So we had dinner, and then, I got to hang out with her at her house and go through her diamond painting stash and go through her yarn stash. And she sent me home with a bag of yarn that she doesn't want anymore, and got to see some of her projects. I'm like, oh, you need to finish that one. That's going to be beautiful. Work on that. That's going to be gorgeous. She's like, yeah, I don't know why I stopped. You're right. I need to finish that. I'm like, yes, you do. It's beautiful. It was just fun to hang out there. And yeah. So, and then we just headed home the next day. Just got home. We had Subway for lunch one day. Subway. Oh my gosh, we had Subway. Yay. It's Subway. One day we were hunting. Oh, it was Friday. We hunted down the Shamrock Shakes. It was like, this was when we were with his son. They wanted Shamrock Shakes. I did not want a Shamrock Shake. I didn't want to go to McDonald's. I can go to McDonald's any day. We never got a Whataburger. I would have gone to Whataburger. Never got Whataburger. Anyhow, they never did get their Shamrock Shake either. They were sold out. Every place we went to 2 different McDonald's, and they were sold out. So finally we just said, we're eating here. This one, we're done. But I would have gone to Whataburger. I'm just saying. But yeah, we got home. So here's the funny thing that happened. At his son's house, they have 2 cats. All right. And the 2 cats really didn't care for us a whole lot. I could pet the cat a little bit by the end, but most of the time I'd go near the cat and they'd just run. So, didn't work out well with the cats. Okay. Go to my brother's house. He's got all dogs at his house, right? 2 of the dogs and the puppy. If you watch the videos, you got to go watch the videos and see the puppy. There's a puppy. Puppy was adorable. Puppy loved me to death. 2 of the dogs loved me. His dog that rides in his truck with him was like, nope, I will avoid you like the plague. If you are on this side of the island, I will be on the other side. You move, I move. Just would not come near me. The only way I could pet that dog was if she came up to like my brother and he was petting her and she was standing beside both of us, then I could reach down and I could pet her. But oh man, if she saw me, if she knew I was nearby, she'd be on the opposite side of the room. Serious. I'm like, wow, I'm batting 1,000 with the animals, right? Batting 1,000. Then we get to Molly's house, and Molly has 2 dogs, and her dog just wanted to bark at me. Bark, 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 bark. I'm like, okay, I'm not doing well with the animals. Okay. I will tell you, it was very nice to get home and go pick up my dogs. And my dogs, they heard somebody come in the door. They heard the door open, and I got a woof woof out of Toffee, and then she saw it was us, and it was just like game on, Oh, I felt loved. Not that any of these animals did anything wrong. It's just I just wasn't feeling the love. I was happy to get home and see my own girls. They love me. So anyhow, it was quite the week. And I came home just like tired, and like I felt like we didn't do much. You know what I mean? Like we didn't go out and like go hike anywhere or go to a park and visit it or play or, it was just a lot of let's go here, and eat and go and drive and go and on those crazy, crazy roads. You've never been in Texas on their highways. It's bizarre. That's all I can say. Bizarre. Okay. They're nuts. But yeah, came home kind of like, whew, I'm ready to go home and rest up from being on the go for like, a whole week. Yeah. So, but could we do that? No. No. Could we do that? No. We get home. And our first day home, it's Tuesday, right? So first of all, it's Taco Tuesday. We got to go up and, check out the tacos. So we did that. And while we were gone, my daughter's car broke down. It shredded the serpentine belt, if you know what that is. So her car had been sitting over at a store for, I don't know, five days probably at least. So that was the next thing on the agenda, was get over there, see if Dale can get this car fixed. So after the tacos, I didn't have tacos. I didn't eat. We had a late breakfast, so I didn't eat. But we get over to where her car is, and there was a belt. There was already a belt that, I don't know, somebody had purchased already. It was in the back of her vehicle. So Dale starts working on the car. I took things to do. I had my book to read for book club. I took 2 crochet projects, so I had things to do. Stopped at Hobby Lobby. Oh, okay, now I'm really going to sound like a Debbie Downer, like I'm really complaining. But one thing I'd asked to do a couple different times was hit up Hobby Lobby, okay? Because Hobby Lobby was having their clearance sale on yarn. We never made it to a Hobby Lobby. Never made it to a Hobby Lobby. So when we were there today, this was all today, doing Shannon's car, I went to Hobby Lobby first, and all the clearance yarn is gone. It's gone. It's all sold out. I missed out on all of the clearance yarn. Okay, I shouldn't complain. I know. Stop it, Mindy. Stop it. Stop it. I did come home with a whole bag of yarn from Molly's house, so there's that. And I did buy a couple skeins at the, little yarn shops that I managed to stop at. So there's that. But yeah, we went over there and worked on the car. I did get my book read, crocheted a little bit, went to Culver's. Since I didn't get tacos, I got some pretzel bites at Culver's. Those are yummy. Goodness, right? And came home, and it's just been go, 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 go. I had a video to edit and upload, got that going. Now I'm recording a WIP and chat. I have book live. I'm going over to my sister's after book live. It's just, okay, when do I just get to just chillax for a while? That's what I want to do. Just relax. So it'll come. I know it'll come. It'll be here, but right now it's just like go, 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 go. But next week I'll be complaining next week that I'm bored. My Not Your Mama's mud is getting like way down in the multi-placer here, so it's not wanting to hold anything. So we're gonna do a little jabby number here, like fluff it up. We're fluffing it. That's what we're doing. We're fluffing the Not Your Mama's mud until I can get a refill going. Tried to teach Molly how to multi-place. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, come on, let's show you how to multi-place. You can do this. You can do this. So we worked on that for a little bit, and then I know she needs some Not Your Mama's mud. That's what she needs. We'll get her some. Oh boy. All right. Anything else I want to talk about right now? I don't know. It was a crazy week. It was busy. It was fun. It was this. It was that. It was, like I said, a totally different vacation than what we're used to. And it was just, the families were so happy to have us come visit, And so we just kind of did whatever they wanted to do, and we're like, okay, all right, So next time, we do it again, I'm certain it would be a lot different. There's still so many things that everybody was like, oh, you didn't do this. We didn't get to do that. No, we did not. There's so much to do. Yeah. So next time I think would be a little more laid back, kick back, relax, that kind of stuff. But, yeah, it was a good time. We spent a bunch of money, ate a lot of food, gained some weight. And now I just want life to kind of just like, slow down a minute. We'll see. It's not happening yet, but hopefully soon we'll relax and sit and watch TV. I didn't watch any TV while I was there. Oh, Dale did. He was watching some farming show. I don't know what that was, but I was diamond painting. So, all right, I'm done with this color too. So I'm going to call it quits here. And I was thinking, I don't have anything to give away, nothing to announce, nothing like that. Keep posting your pictures for the chuck along. Maritza's doing a good job putting those posts out there every week for your progress pictures. Oh, I came home with 2 new diamond paintings to give away for the chuck along. Molly had 2 chucks that she didn't want anymore. She gave them to me. So I have 2 more giveaway paintings for the chuck along. So there's that. All right. Okay, I'm done. I'm going to get off here and get ready for the book live here in a few minutes. And then figure out when I have time to edit and upload this video and have it ready for tomorrow. Yeah, there's that. Okay. It's been great talking to you guys. I hope I didn't sound like, it was too much, downer there, but, it was busy. All right. Talk to everybody soon. Hope you guys have a great day. Okay. Bye, you guys.